The actual situation in the market, especially post-COVID, that has really brought a lot of digitalization to the enterprises. There is even too much funding. There's a lot of funding that probably has multiplied 5 times versus what we saw 3 or 4 years ago. But that funding may not be going to sustainable projects, partly because they're not aware they exist, but also partly because sustainable projects don't understand they also need to provide clear goals, clear indications of return, and clear IRR, because the investors are looking to create projects that do good for the planet, but they also do good for the pockets, and we need to combine both objectives. What works very well in America is the collaboration between the private and the public sector, I would say. The public sector understands the need to fund the projects that take too long to maturity, that there are too many barriers for little investors, small investors to get involved. But there's a very thriving, very active private sector that fills the rest of the gaps. So the public sector doesn't need to do it. And it's much more active, much faster in bringing projects to fruition. So America is a much more developed market where these things are much more mature. Here we are advancing very quickly, but we are laggards. What is lacking probably in America is the focus in sustainability, in which Europe has been leading and is key in being a forerunner in this initiative.